She's working at the dollar store. She's 80. She has to. There's no way a senior can live in Canada without working. Is she senior? Single? Senile? No, she's a nice lady. She's down the hall. She's always like that. But it's not much money. So here I am, can't get through the government of Ontario or federal government that is pushing me around. The carbon tax, which I like, was helping me. It's just enough to get me, because they won't give you money to start a business. There's no startup funds. Seniors Ventures. To start programs of charity. I don't want charity. I want an income system. That I have enough money to live, buy food, and have a house cleared. Oh, hell, they'll give you the money. No, they won't give you the money. They won't even provide you a home care person come in. I've been studying. How much have I invested in courses? A lot. I like helping people. I had a kid come around. I helped him out. He was a mess, but he paid me under the table. I couldn't take it. I haven't got a lawyer or draw up documents on life coaching or business. Am I a life coach? I'm also a therapist. I've got psychology that is licensed. Okay. I studied NLP. I studied, and I've graduated. I'm a Reiki master. I can't start up on fresh air because the law says you have to have a business license. And then I get a free business account. It just builds that up. So it's a business license, $68. With the insurance, so give me 2 months, give me a year. Actually, I got a bit of insurance guy on call. Somebody's helping me. I'm trying to put forms through to complain about a lawyer. Well, we're not lawyers. You don't need to. I just can't fill them through on the computer. They need printed out. I could go over there and get sent the form over there. They've got a printer right across the road. But that costs money. I haven't got any money. It's not coming in the mailbox. It was going to the wrong mailbox because you can't yell at them. You can't say, can't you hear? Do I speak the King's English or do you speak woke? I've never hated civil servants. My father was a civil servant, but not like these ones. Do not raise your voice. We cannot take it. So you've immigrated more people. The system's collapsing, and you can't take the kitchen heat because you got not enough workers. I try to be as soft and clean and as polite because I don't like you hanging out. We will disconnect. So she says, are you going to be disrespectful? I haven't started yet. Do you think you might? Well, that's up to you, man. I edge up the little storm here. I'm being quite congenial and nice to you. Then I hang up. Boy, isn't that nice. You got a paid job sitting there not helping a senior. That's what I say. Sit on that. You know, I'm a divorced man, and I'll tell you something, ladies. Not every man goes through bad marriages. Woman goes through bad marriage. I hear you. I went through a real bad marriage. I got an annulment. An annulment on the marriage. It was paid for because they said he's had enough. I sit down with divorced men that have had enough of women like that. Not every woman's bad. Brian, he's out in Alberta. He had one, he couldn't take her. And there's a young woman here talking about how to treat your husband. Right? Don't roll your eyes at your husband when he comes home. Picks up that Gibson flat top he wants to play some country music on. Don't roll your eyes at him. He's tuning up. That's not music. That's what I used to get from her. That's not music. It's tuning the guitar. We'll play something. So I start playing guitar in the background while she's bitching to her girlfriends. Do you know what you're married to? He's a good musician. No appreciation. Where's that music coming from? That's my stupid husband. So I took hobbies off. I took music out because I couldn't get along with her to survive. Couldn't drink, too expensive. This is good coffee. It's local, but I got it from the food bank. Some people are kind, but I don't like living on the food bank because it's not healthy. I like to go over to those restaurants and partake and support the community, talk to people. There's a young man here. He's got millions. His father he's Jewish. Let's not be anti-Jewish in Canada. They're millionaires. So that's the way you're drinking tonight, son. I love talking to you. You're a real entrepreneur. Your family built businesses, and you've got what I love to hear in a businessman. I hire men, and I build them up, and they can go from there. You're a good businessman. What are you drinking tonight? I'm listening to my ears in this bar. There's a lot of wealthy people here. It's a club. I listen to my ears. What are you drinking in that class? Shirley Temple. I don't get drunk. I sit here and listen to people. So then you are getting ideas. You're an entrepreneur. You know, the guy that's going to get ahead, like, look at the great people that have got ahead in business. And I'm going to tell you, some of you guys get on here and put up stuff that is just rubbish. I don't read books. It doesn't hurt an entrepreneur to read Dale Carnegie. If you're in marketing and sales, shut up and read Dale Carnegie. I want you to do that. Even get the audio version of Dale Carnegie, How to Influence People. They're old books, yeah. But they built millions of dollars. Isn't that what you want? Or you want to do the side hustle? You know what I hate in business? Cold calls. You got to push it and hustle, and you haven't got a product worth a hoot to sell. I got products to sell. I'm dealing with China. That's why I'm trying to get to Australia, because we got trade disagreements with China. It works what they're selling, and she laughs at what I show her. She's Chinese. She says, how much do you pay for that? That's a piece of garbage. We build a better product on the school blade laser therapy for horses. That's what I'm into. Horse attack therapy. I learned everything I could. I'd like to study equine business science now, but I gotta have budget. I gotta have grants and stuff. I wasted a lot of life here just helping other people. I loved. And I sacrificed out of love. And they died. I'm sorry, they died. I can't keep my mother was dying of Parkinsonian disease, and I'll tell you why. Everybody doesn't do any research and listens to hogwash. It's genetic. It's a bunch of idiots. I knew it was DDT, and she died. She's a wonderful woman. Now, I based my life on that mother. Lieutenant Gloria Wilson, Australian Armed Forces, not World War II, Papua New Guinea. Part Aboriginal, lost tribe. Wonderful woman. That she was an orphan, given up for adoption. Just like Tom was an orphan. My mother was intelligent. There was no genetics. Maybe it was the Irish and the Aboriginal in her. She was given up and she was ashamed of it. But she was a powerful Australian woman that went from she was in the bombing at Port Darwin. My Lord. She had trauma from war. So she escaped Australia after World War II and came here. Married my dad. He's a World War I vet. So what do I know? I used to listen to my father. He was 61 when I was born. 61. I'm grateful for that. But there was the discrepancy that what's your grandfather? Ask him if he'll buy that for you. That's my dad. World War I veteran. And I'm going to tell you something. He's like a lone dog in Canadian Armed Forces. Afghan vet. Sitting in a bar processing. Processing. What are you processing? Boss, I've spent 32 years in the Canadian Armed Forces. What are you? Griffin door gunner. The eyes in the sky. Shooting down at Afghans. They're coming in. Oh, that looks like a convoy coming down. You got this banshee gun and I'll shoot down there. But he's sitting there in called bum. He's not a bum. He looks like a very handsome, well-dressed man. It's clean, but he's sure drinking. Because he's processing garbage. So the interim leader of the Progressive Conservatives, shut up. You don't know. You never cared about our Canadian War vets, you bastards. We got wounded warriors and we care about them. There are brothers on both sides of the border, U.S. and Canada. Those Canadian war veterans came back from Afghanistan. He says, I was in Ethiopia, boss. It took 15 years to process. How many beers, boss? Sergeant? That's processing. So you can pay him out. You got $250,000 payout. Let's talk about this. Trudeau says, no, you need programs. We can't give you all that money. We got to put in programs. At least he's being fiscally conservative, Justin Trudeau. I'm just going to state nonpartisanly that Trudeau's right. They're saying that they're not giving them all the money. Yeah, just pay him out. Pay a vet out. He'll drink himself to death. Because he's got nowhere to go. He just goes down to that speakeasy bar that nobody wants to talk to a drunk. And I hear that all the time. They're drunks. They're dealing with PTSD. So I said, if that's not so bad, Sarge, why are you drinking so much? He says, I just shoot that gun down there. Those rounds go by like a chopper pilot. He gets a little bit mad at me sometimes. What the hell? He's drunk. Is he lying? No. How do I know? He's got an iPad and he follows missions, so you know he's not full gas air. He says $32,000 pay. 32 years Canadian Armed Forces, like being married to a woman for 32 years on a base, just doing that work. So here's an aviator, Canadian Armed Forces. Officer, how long have you been in the forces? 40 years. 40 years? Can't you retire? Oh, hell no, I can't retire. They want to look after us. Yeah. Give you a payout, go, bureaucrat. He calls them bureaucrat. Yeah, that's what they are, bureaucrat. Just pay him out and go up and get drunk. That's what they have to do. PTSD takes a lot of psychotherapy. It takes a lot of programs. Do I like seeing a woman seeing her husband just off himself? No, I don't like that. Because I got a heart for our Canadian veterans. My father was a World War I vet. So we sat there and got drunk together. Because he wanted to hear about World War I. He says, oh, boss, my dad was in Korea Well, here it is. I said, do you remember they used to have booze for vets, in the military. It was called, and Dad always said that when he came back from one, he said, damn temperance is out there. You poor boys here were given hot toddies. It was Navy tradition. Hey, boss, they quit that in 1989. They quit the hot toddy, a military tradition? Boy, oh boy, you want to get a payout so you get drunk without them telling you what not to drink. Can I tell you what I've seen traveling Canada with war vets? Your drug programs don't heal a hoot. They don't work on PTSD. He comes back from Somalia. Oh, do we know what Somalia is like? I certainly don't really contextualize it, but I can feel what he went through. His patrol goes into mission. They're going into on patrol horse. They're UN peacekeepers. Go into Somalia. They're Canadian peacekeepers. They're going in there, walking over dead children, cut up in pieces, just like Richard Roman, Brigadier General. Did he get help? Yeah, he had enough to pay it. They sit on a park bench on Sussex Drive and get drunk every day to process that garbage. The Tutus killed him. There's no, and I said to the Canadian War Officer, our UN missions are worse than combat. But nobody understands this. UN missions, going in, here's a guy down here. I said, what's wrong with you? You're in a wheelchair. I can't move my body at PTSD. How many missions? Oh, tons. He's a sniper. He's up on a ridge shooting and he's wearing a spotter's body parts. That's the first story. Oh, you gotta hear these stories. Do Canadian soldiers do cleanup? Oh, yeah. You take an artillery shell, you put it through a Palestinian tank, blow the gate, and all you got is melted metal going around that tank. Now you guys go in there and clean those body parts up. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what his trauma was? I said, what is it, Sarge? What are you processing here at 32 to 40 years a night with this 250 payout? Morale duty. What, Bob Hope stuff? No, that's a Hercules coming in with new enforcements. These men are in body bags and parts. I'm putting them in body bags and sending them home. Remember that? The warriors, heroes coming in, the hearses going down the road, and Canada being proud and saying, we support our military for Afghanistan. It wasn't trucker strikes, it wasn't a bunch of right-wing swingers going around running down the country, running down Trudeau. Your extremists are all on here. Mother Jones and a bunch of radical right wing, or are they left wing? There's no democracy. So we're at war with Russia. Oh yeah. Like we decided to figure out history. Nobody wants to hear history. World War II got started with Japan. It was an embargo on their shipping oil by the U.S. government. They got buzzy. They went in and they got some reserves on fuel to aircraft carriers, new technology. They went in, flattened Pearl Harbor, and then they went in, they knew Port Darwin was a stronghold of Australian military. They flattened it. My mother was there. That was the second Pearl Harbor. And then Canada, the United States and Australia worked together. They worked together in unity, and they defeated Japan. But look at history starting to repeat. We're going against Putin's talking crazy. Should be careful, he might put a bomb on me. And breaking UN treaties on nuclear weapons. They got them all pointed at us. That little North Koreans got lots of weapons for the United States, probably Canada too. Where, well, I'd like to move because military base over there, military base there. Boy, I'm right in the middle of it. So here we are. We got truckers screaming for freedom. Jordan Peterson talking about the poor boys that are emancipated by women. There is a problem with women. They want more money. I got a Filipino girlfriend. She's the kindest soul I've ever met. I love her so much. I didn't bring her to Australia with me and denounce Canadian citizenship. You didn't get that pile up in I've had enough of Stephen Harper. He's worse. He's far worse. This girl here, I love her. And I don't like the way she's living. And I'm helping other Filipinos by life coaching. Because they're just mothers that are gotten the boyfriends have left them. And I showed her. I said, look at that. She's 42. And she's a nice woman. She just wants to look after her daughter. She doesn't trust men. She says, help me. Yeah, because I can't seem to make enough money in the Philippines. But there was programs there, and nobody was showing because they have no load on their phones. They're just using cell phones. I talked to another Filipino. Tornadoes wiping out her area. They're good women. That's why these guys go over there. And now it's coming on these divorced women or the boyfriends left them. I'm 32. I want to be treated like a queen. Here in the United States, your boyfriend cheated on you. So you're going to go to an old man and expect him to give you. What are you going to give me? Filipino? I love you. Oh, I want to look after you. I want to be with you. You're kind. They're hurt. They're used to not having adversity. So I've been following Filipino B. I like her. She's funny. And I like a lot of the Filipino girls. And I love my bros that are older men getting good wives. So here's the old bro, the passport bros like you and me. We know what a woman should be. And a good mother and a good, responsible family person. That's what they want. I've had a lot of dealings with the Philippines trying to help us women. Poverty, anguish. But it's starting to happen in Canada. These real estate prices. Divorced women have a hell of a go. They work 3 jobs so they never have to go in those shelters. You might as well go to jail than go to a shelter with your kids. You know what I mean? They put so much pressure on women. So Jordan Peterson attacks women. So that they all, it's part of what it said in Eisenberg's study of man to growth. He said that'll happen. Women's rights will go down Good garbage. Yeah, you look at England there. She's an honest journalist going out there. And she puts a wig on like a blonde. She's wearing that. And a creepy bastard comes in. He's a little fart like me. He's older than me. He's got long hair and he looks like a fat bastard. My God's about. He's got a menu of sexual agreement on a trade here. If you want this, you might get a discount. What if I don't want to do that? I'll give you time to decide to do it. Get prices up. That's prostitution, and that's what they're doing to women. This money laundering system for corruption in Canada and North America. What happened to it? I think it goes back to the history of mean people. Maybe it was my revolution. But it carried on. It carried on to your yuppie parents. They had to have everything. I think Wendell Berry really defined this. I read books. Sex, marriage, and economy. He says, feed your kids, what do we have, Pong? Yeah, remember that? Feed the kids TV dinner. Let them play video games. They might grow up and pay your credit card debts, right? Because we get into ChargeX, MasterCard, all these things. American debt level for credit cards is just through the top because what are you going to rely on? The economy's crashing. It's not fractional reserve banking. What are you going to rely on? Same in Canada. Canada is at $1.1 trillion debt. United States, whoa. She's pretty wokey. So I think Justin's problem was following the fiat currency. Listen, he's following the fiat US dollar. Any governments now in the world keep trade barriers, keep trade up, but don't follow those currencies. Build your own currency in each country. Do not get into crypto or all this inflated hyperinflation that creates. Warren Buffett talks about that. He says, what do you think of Bitcoin and stuff? Turds. So what's the investment vehicles for an entrepreneur? Just get a business started and get online. Get a Wi-Fi system. I got that going. If I need a business license, I need insurance. That's all I need. I can build this, and they're calling up all the time to build a website. I'm building myself. There's HoneyBook. There's all sorts of self-start websites. They're easy to use. I use templates. I use Microsoft. So they say I need a university education. I'll never have it. No, you don't. What are you saying? I said, Jenna, you, look at this. It says Philippines got a program that's free. You get on your, I need more load. Yeah, you have the load. Use what you got and build from there. And just keep on learning. And learn marketing. Learn to use Excel so you can do social media marketing. Got money on you. You won't be working 5 jobs. My girlfriend, I love her so much. She's working 15 hours a day, exhausted. I'm worried about her. I love her. And I want to get her out of there and get her into my marriage. I want to get married in Australia, but I might live with her if I can get to the Philippines. Oh, I got flights out, and they're not too bad. Yeah, go there and marry her. I love her. She loves me. We just sort of hit that off. Long distance relationship. Another one in Australia. She might break your heart. Listen, I had training in heartbreak. ask is our land, and our people have free, clean water, clean land. That's all we ask. We want nothing from white men. These political parties get in and they change everything, and that's in Alberta. I would ask nothing of white men. I'm cremation chef. I'm the listener. What's the listener? And I think Carl Westport would agree with this on digital minimalism. They're on these things. In the restaurant, eating indigenous food, and they're not listening to the children. He puts up in that indigenous green restaurant. You will eat of good indigenous food, and but the phones go off for 2 hours. It's a rule in this restaurant. I'm a chef of indigenous Cree food, bringing back the people's food, what we've always ate. And I said, I hear that you are predisposed to diabetes. It's simple. We didn't eat white man junk. It causes diabetes. It's highly refined carbohydrates. And that's what I gotta tell you. Half of your food is your problem with type 2 diabetes. We fund healthcare systems that don't fit. And they're sucking blood out of my money. You know, and it seems like a political ploy to get in power. They got reelected, right? But we're asking, Doug, you're starting to get into using this. Just call me up. But we haven't got your phone logged there, buddy. He says, just call him up. He'll give you money, Greg. He's giving money to pull over rich people that are the elites. Oh, the elites. We're getting into this stuff. Your daddy was an elite. He was a deck of records. Who's an elite? These are retired people up here in the green belt trying to stop Doug's craziness. I built more houses. Well, Doug, you got in and you were getting. And the Auditor General says, which is nonpartisan, where are you getting this money, Doug? Yeah, he's going to build over the green belt there and our food supply. I got this build land. Well, he's getting money from developers, probably foreign nationals or money laundering. But it's on his phone. You can call me every time. Here's the number. Well, I gave it out, but nobody had a phone line. So what we're talking about is transparency in Canada. Doug, we want to see your phone log. That's you're a politician. You're the Premier of Ontario. Auditor General certainly would love the phone log so we can see where these funds are coming from. Why he resigned. Nah, that was the housing minister. Oh, hell yeah, you better resign. Like, it's fine to have your phone open. I just go down to the mirror here and he'd say, anytime you need me, I'll come out and see you. But he didn't go on a cell phone and pass me bucks. Taxpayers' money. Now they're gonna. These people are getting a little bit edgy there. He's calling them roly poly or some damn thing. What did he say? inflating economy systems. Lots of vehicles build up what? Buy houses, buy properties, start inflating. So, indigenous people always knew this. Everyone say they're connected. I'm interconnected to you. I'm talking to you. Are you listening? I'm sure you are, because you got feelings, you got a heart, maybe. You're a human being, or you're a robot. But everybody thinks you're separate, and I just do what I want. But what you do to one, that's the other. And the markets are going up so high. It's like the guy that's trying to climb up a ladder. And he's hooked to a rope. But that rope's got one hell of a big rock on it called karma, or economic doom. And it'll come hitting you on the head like a freaking kill you. You're dead, bang. And they'll throw you out the harbor. I said, then he's an investor building property up here. She's gonna crash. But at least he was honest. Oh, hell yeah, I know she is. But if you can go, you might go there too. Where? When those millions of property, $1 million track houses that you build here, little nice places right out in the harbor there, when that goes, they might make you go to the bottom of the harbor for shoes. Because that's millions you just spent on that. And they're not happy. You gotta keep people happy in business, boss. I don't want to hear it. Well, it's inevitable things. It's inevitable school of. I don't like that. Uncertainty. The uncertainty principle. Well, there is one certain thing. Uncertainty itself. The inevitable hammer called karma in business comes when you inflate the markets. You don't have to you just got to get out of the way of the stupid fools that are doing this. Crypto whore. Women used to make a living. They were the streetwalkers and the hookers. The back alley here. Now they just go and buy up real estate and inflate markets. Inflate them us. Because with no central reserve banking, no foundation, just keep on flipping. All that makes money is hustle. Cold calling, I hate that stuff. You leave me alone, quit calling me. I haven't got any money. I'm relying on a welfare system. It doesn't work. I was on welfare, I was getting a check in every day. But there's all in little divisions of OAS. And they're not coming in. It's the milk cop blues, man. And we got no money in. Comes in the wrong mailbox because they can't hear me. So what I gotta do, I'll charge this phone up, get on there, and get it on my computer, and then I can see what's happening, and I can put the damn things in there, because they can't hear, they're freaking deaf. Fix it yourself, because that's what the Canadian system is. You DIY will boil or starve. The cop comes by, Greg, I don't like this. We're doing an investigation. I think this is elder abuse, but they've taken all the laws out. How old are you? I got 10 years younger than you, boss. You're a police officer. You're not my boss. I'm not your boss. But he says, I don't want to be left like this. Oh, hell no. I'm a horseman. And just like I got choices. I can go into a nursing home at 68 and I won't have my freedom. My thing is they wouldn't help me go in. I was expecting. I just want enough money to start a business. Just a little bit of money to get a business license. I'll start. Go to food bank, get money. And then I might give them money if they get me going. Because I appreciate food, but it's not the way I want to live. I don't want to be deadly to a broken system. Okay, and Doug Ford's plan is just garbage. I go out west, a month there, I get on 3 months in, I got a full pension from Alberta, but I don't have anything here. There's nothing. The inflationary cycle and the taxes are ridiculous. Is there any tax savings? Where do you find a tax account? Oh, we got free stuff. Yeah, it just drained me. I can't live like that. But who cares? I'm a boomer. What are you gonna get out of me, my bones? They're my bones down by the riverside. Listen, look, I can't even afford guitar strings. I need to get a business going. And I said, give me the business, man. So I call them up. Look it up. It's on the binder. I don't know what they gotta do. Oh my lord, I don't know. I'm just getting off here. Food bank. Who do I talk to? No, we don't give you money. But you keep me tethered to the welfare system so you can get more charity. Tax rebates. Oh, that's nice. Give me work and I'll be on my way to keep maybe you funded. But if you keep me tethered to the system, I really don't want you. I'd rather die. Handout all the time. I had 5 years on handouts trying to get some help here. I changed the phone, the police can't get hold of me. I got friends here. But they're the police and military. But not the, I don't know the damn conservatives, they're idiots. Because you can't talk to them. Oh Lord, I got really mad. Don't you feel this? That's your job. I haven't got time. I just really think I'll call. Just go ahead. So I don't care if I crack you. You're supposed to be a government representative, an MP. You won't fill out these forms. Nobody else would. I wouldn't vote for you. Kiss my ass. In the constituent's office, you go in there and fill out forms. What'd you do? You gave me a Tim Hortons card. Ah, it's very nice. But I want the forms filled out to get my pension. What a bunch of crap. That's why I won't support crimes. Never will. Never will support the conservatives. My dad hated conservatives. I do too. They're just getting in power. The help vets. I want to see it. I don't see it. You left a lot of veterans homeless. You left a lot of veterans homeless. And Trudeau got in, they got housing for him. I was down there one day and I said, "What's?" And she stood there. They cut the hydro off of 5 vets under Stephen Harper's rule. Did you until you get 2 police officers murdered. And I'm telling you, that's why I found out. Because he says, Clyde's there, your buddy there. I know, you're in that area. You're just over the border. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes from here. I'm in Grey County. They don't have the reoffending. They're conservatives there. But I can't get a hold of him. I call Clyde, the constable up. He's busy. You know, I walked down. I've never heard this town with so much crime in it. I went out to Vancouver Island. Look, they parachuted in. Yeah, all the drug addicts from Vancouver living in out there in Duncan. It's getting bad. It's drugs everywhere. What are we going to do about that? Yeah, we need. Writing the music. I just saw his message. See, you can't put him down. I want a Stratocaster. I got a telly. See, I'm a guitar player, but I'm a piano player. Anyways, sorry for the interruption, but musicians are always looking at gear. He's not too far away, but he doesn't do repair. I can get repair, and I'm just getting to the point. How much to repair in my time? Oh, that's a good acoustic. It needs repair. But guitars are costing a fortune. But he's a pretty good guy. He gives me discounts. I like him. He's a nice guy. He came up from. He's doing good. I really like him. He came up from Nova Scotia, and he moved up here and started a music shop. Took over this guy. He was no damn good. He was always bitching about everything. He took over and really made a business of it because he started treating musicians right. He used to go in there and people didn't like him. He was just a guy I see running a business and bitching all the time. I'd rather go into a guy that's grateful for his business. And he plays guitar and he's a good musician. A little like the bitches. I've gone to Jewish people. I love working with them. Oh, yeah. They yell at the kid. Lenny, where did you put that? You know, but I like the Jewish business model. Well, I just like Jewish dealing with Jewish people. I just do, and I like their business model. That's why Hitler had them murdered. They were formulating kibbutz and everything. Israelis, I love them. I learn a lot from Israeli Jews. Wayne and Schuster Jews. They were great people. And I don't hate people for being. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Muslims. I don't hate anything like that. Because that doesn't serve me. And a businessman doesn't have signs up saying we only serve certain classes of people. No transgender, nothing. Well, if they got money. Money's good. Is that real money? I think you should serve. You could say maybe the Human Rights Code doesn't, they can't get through. I'll just refuse them. Go ahead. Because the one girl said on LinkedIn, she said, I just put it up there to not serving these people and these people and these people. I put a sign up, close your business. You're in business, you're not into ideologies of what's right and what's wrong. You're selling products or you're selling goods or services. And you just say, get out of here. I don't want you, you damn jihad. Or any of that. No, you're in. I'm not a supporter. You want to wear a dress, I don't know. But if you give me money, I might take it. Girly boy, I don't care. I don't care. You give me money, you need money. I got the services. Why did I close that down? That's not business. That's just stupid. Stupid's not taking a trade on something because you don't like the person. A lot of people that don't lie, greed, and people that don't do service, they don't have any business sense. They'll never make money. This is back one. You treat people fairly, you might make it. But if you start not liking the change, that's another bit of garbage I heard on there last night. She's a psychiatrist talking about highly sensitive people. I'm a highly sensitive empath. And I've lived long enough that I know the world's full of change. Did I like this technology? I accepted it. And I wouldn't say I don't say change. Change is always happening in our world. You don't have to be saying blanket friggin' statements. That's why I don't like Western psychology of licensed practitioners. These are blanket friggin' statements. Everybody accepts change or they go like dodo bird. And that's the non-changing world. Certain things I like that were old, like vinyl records. And I think they're all right if we upgrade the vinyl system. But I accept change. Anyways, that's enough yap on there. My eyes are stinging. She's drying here. But change is change, and everybody accepts it. Not just empaths. Bunch of rubbish.